Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding, where we are actually in dire need to get another quest, another order, so let's get into it.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay, that's actually a very good plan. So let's take on that one. Plus another anti-matter bomb delivery. Why not? I mean, come on. Accepting 100 kilos, that is nice.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Well, of course.
Stand clear. The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period. The time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. Bridges' paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Okay, the big
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations, especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Okay, a device attached to the shoulder or hip that will activate automatically in snowy conditions or to keep you warm. Okay, that one we of course need. Let's have one of that one. And just in case, I'm going to take a ladder with me, an anchor with me, one of those things, and a floating carrier I take with me as well. And then let's confirm that that is all what we need.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Okay, offloading that one. And carry on back, carry on back, carry on back. A attach to suit, and we... Okay, let's attach it actually to the hip then. And confirming, and then we can go and actually do the good stuff. We definitely have to do one thing, of course, and that is...
Order assigned.
Oh man, words didn't want to come out. We do want to actually use the bloody little hover thing, and there we are. Come on, kid. Oh my goodness. I haven't used them too often. Because of that, I am actually not used to... I used that one time, but I obviously can't remember that. So let's then get back to the cargo and take this one, offload it, and that is, I think, the thing we have to do right here. And then we can, so to say, attach to it, and that is the... Okay, attach carrier. Okay, let's then... Grabbing all of that. And now open cargo menu, and then I will, of course, first of all... Well, let's try to put all on the floater. I know you can... In the worst case scenario would have been we would have had 2 floaters, but that it is. The bad thing, the very bad thing is we can't produce a car. Let's get them all on. And that is the crap right now. Alright, if we take a little look, we have to... Okay, wait a second. There's a zigzag. There's a special alloys. That's actually quite a long ray, but through that we can't go by car. That is, well, not practical. So we are...
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him.
I just went in the wrong
Perhaps
direction.
due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCall.
Not funny. Not funny at all. Since we are... Okay, it is bloody snowing, that's of course great. Since we are on foot, we have no car available, and we need to cover all that space on foot. But we already covered nearly half of the way, and I should turn straight left actually. Is it that way? A little further left, and then I think if I'm correct, I can use a better way. So looking at the map is going to be very, very important after all here. And I think that is the better way. Then we can go through here, through there, and then in the end down here, and then we are at the geologist. But I am not certain whether we are going to make that actually. No, I am very, very certain that we are not going to make that in this episode. I am, to be honest, not certain if we could have done that by bike, maybe. But as you have seen, we were not able to construct any vehicles. I don't know, maybe that is even on purpose to have these conditions, this mountain, since, well, that is actually a challenge we have never ever faced in this game before. That is the bad part. Okay, now we then go a little bit straight and then actually right up there. I think that is the way to... Oh, is it? No, wait a second. Which way is actually easier? Maybe that way? Or the easiest way would actually be that way, wouldn't it? And then through there. I don't know how steep that here actually is. Okay, there up in the far end is a generator, and that should be this one. And then we could take this route. Then I think that is the way we should take, or will take. But guys, that already leads us slowly and sadly enough to the end of this episode. What I can tell you, it is going to be a longer journey right here. It's not going to be a easy journey because we are going to be attacked multiple times. I hope that the bomb is going to survive in any way. But for now, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty.